Okay, so I'm finally ready to tell my Atlanta horror hairstylist story. Like, oh my God, it's just, it's unbelievable. And it's so unprofessional and inconsiderate. It's all the way down the line. And the patience that I had with her, I feel like that should have been appreciated. It took me, it's been a week and a half or whatever, because I didn't want to come on here like being negative or anything. I really don't like even bash anybody businesses. You never see that on my page. I don't even put up reviews that's going to be bad. That's why you see all my stuff is mainly like good places, because I really don't like to bash people. I don't want my page to be centered around negativity, because I want to shed light and laughter in the world, good energy, positive energy. And even when I was telling my husband, I was like, I should do this video because it probably could help somebody, like not book with this girl, or, it depends on what's your preference as far as your hairdo. Do you really care about it, or is it for something important? If it's for something important, really important, I'll say no. She does good work. I've never been to her. This is my first time. But like my husband was saying, he was like, you're not being negative. You're just telling your story, like your experience. So, okay, this is, it's okay. I booked this appointment June 2nd, and you know how all these hairstylists be having all these different rules, and I was just like, I didn't want to go with somebody like that. And I really don't get my hair done like all the time, because I have my natural hair. So my hair is about, at this point, it's about this long. So I basically color, do my hair on my own or whatever. And I kind of, if I do a lace front, I kind of can do lace fronts a little bit. And I do have a guy that I go to who does my lace fronts when I have one of them done. But at this time, he was between phone numbers, so I couldn't even find him, like reach him or whatever. So I went on TikTok, found this girl. She did good work. She had minimum rules or whatever. She only had that little 10-minute, and I don't care about the time and whatever, because I'm always before time. Like, I don't even play when it's about my hair. Mostly, like anything I do, I'm gonna be on time. Like I like anything I even put together, it got to start on time. So I'm that type of person. Like I don't care about no time, because I'm gonna be there on time anyways, before time. So she had a little 10 minutes, you'll be, and I'm just talking about that because of what happened. She had the 10 minutes. If you're late, it's like a $15 charge. And if it's 15 minutes, she's gonna cancel you. So mind you, I booked this appointment June 2nd for July 18th, which actually was my anniversary day. I was booking this for my 10th year wedding anniversary that was going to be on that Saturday, and I had already prepared. I was like, me and my cousin was just discussing this about with this whole Atlanta hairstylist, all these horror stories, and I haven't experienced that. And I've been in Georgia for so many years. I don't really get my hair done like that or whatever, but I haven't had that experience. So, here I go trusting somebody with my anniversary hairdo, and she did good work. So I'm like, okay. So I booked. The first thing that happened that was kind of weird to me, is that I went on her site. She includes the hair. So it had the natural, and it said or 613. I wear blonde hair, so I wanted the 613. So when I booked and I sent my deposit, when I was sending my deposit, because it had her, the little deposit thing or whatever, I sent it to her phone number, like confirming that it was a person. Because I that's another thing, all that DM, and you really don't know if the person real. It's too much scamming going on with people, sending your money and you getting scammed out your deposit or whatever. So I ended up talking to her, and I was just like, I'm just confirming that, I want the 613 or whatever. And she was like, oh, if you want the 613, it's going to be additional $30. So I was telling her that on her site, it says that if you want natural or 613, this is the cost, which was $285. So she was like, oh, for the color, because I had sent her a picture too of what hairstyle I wanted, plus the color. And she was like, oh, that's going to be $30 or whatever for the color, $50 for the deposit. So I was like, okay, cool. I don't care. This girl do a good job. I really don't care about the money. I just want my hair to look good, because for my wedding, it was a horror story with my hair. So I'm like, I want this. I don't care. I want this color. I want this style. I'm going to pay for it. So I sent her the $80 or whatever. Okay, cool. So we get to July 18th, the day of the appointment. I got off early from work because I'm like, she lives in, her shop's is in Decatur. She's in a shop. It's in Decatur. I live about an hour away from her. And with Friday traffic, y'all already know how Atlanta traffic is. So that means I'm gonna have to leave a little early. So I got off at 12 for a 3 o'clock appointment. I get a text message, can you come at 4? I'm like, okay, it ain't, here we go. That's what I was thinking. I was like, here we go. But okay, I just need my hair done because my event is the next day. I don't really want this to be long, but yeah, it's kind of long. So I'm like, okay, cool. So of course I have to leave however to get there because of the traffic. Now it's going to be even worse because we're falling to like people getting off early on Fridays. I'm 30 minutes from her shop and this girl texts my phone and say, can you come at 6 o'clock? Keep in mind, I'm 30 minutes from your shop and you're texting me telling me, can I come at 6? Because she got 2 people that she's working on in the shop is full. I got all the receipts too because we was texting back and forth. She got 2 people in the shop is full. I said, I'm not from the area. I told her where I live at the distance or whatever. I said, what I'll do is I'll just get something to eat and I'll sit in the plaza of her shop. So I get there, park right in front of the shop. I noticed that it's actually like an African braid shop. So I'm like, okay, I don't care about that. I go over here to go get me something to eat. It take me like an hour and something to even get my food at the place. So it's like time no road. I get in my car and I'm sitting there. 5:46. This girl texts me and says she can't do my hair, that she's gonna cancel me. 5:46. Mind you, my appointment was supposed to be at 3. You had told me to wait an hour. Now you told me 2 more hours, 3 hours, and you telling me you about to cancel me? I tried to call her phone. She didn't answer. I called her again. She didn't answer. I got out my car at that point. I was like, oh, look, I'm about to get heated again because I kind of want to make this video when I was in such, I wanted to make this video when I was in that type of energy. So I get out the car and I go into the shop and I'm like saying her name, like, hey, I'm looking for blah, blah, blah. First of all the people, these African braid shops, they mean mugging me, number one. I'm looking like, what y'all, I'm, what I'm saying? I'm asking or whatever, but whatever. They was like, oh, she's on her way. She's on her way. This girl told me that she had 2 people ahead of me and the shop was packed and she was doing hair. She's not here. Okay. So I go back to the car and I call her again. So she answered and I was telling her, I'm like, you can't do my hair. Like, I don't have no other options. Like my anniversary, I'm telling her this. I'm like, my anniversary party is tomorrow. Like, I don't have no backup plan. Like, you can't do my hair late. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, she can't come do my hair at 6:30, whatever. Like, I need my hair done. Like, I got natural hair. This is not something like I can go do a ponytail or something like that. Like, I need my hair done. So she was understanding or whatever. She was like, she she needs to go get my hair. The place that she gets my hair from, like, they're gonna close at 6 and it takes her like an hour to get there. Like, what? Everybody know when you get a lace front, people have to prep those lace fronts. They have to bleach them. They have to color them. They gotta, whatever they gotta do to it. The bleach, the knots, the bleaching the knots, the bleaching the hair, cause I'm getting a color, right? She charged me $30 to get a color. So how the day of my appointment, you don't even have my wig? How the day of my appointment, you don't even have my freaking wig? And it's about to be 6 o'clock. And you telling me you just about to go get the freaking wig. And that's why you can't do my hair. I told her, I don't have a backup plan. You can't do my hair tomorrow? Tomorrow, whatever? She was like, yeah, she can do it tomorrow. Okay, what time can you do it? She said, I'm on your time. What time do you want to come? I said, what's the earliest I can come? She said 9:30. I said, okay, but does the place you get the hair from open before 9:30? She said, yes, 9 o'clock. Okay, now mind you, now I got to drive all the way back home. I done took off half the day. I done drove over here. I done sat in the parking lot for 2 hours. I got to drive home. She also did say that she'll give me a discount because of everything that happened. I was like, well, that's, at least she's trying to accommodate. Okay, so now I got to go back home and get up in the morning on the day of my event, which I got things to do that day because I was planning on decorating my anniversary, which I did. I also had to pick up my cake. The things you gotta do. I gotta get my makeup done. And I had told her, I was like, I can't do the, oh, can you come this? I can't do that tomorrow because I got other things to do. She understood. Why on Saturday, because mind you, I'm over there at 9 o'clock. I'm in the area, so I just went by the store. I'm right on the same exit. She off Memorial Drive. I'm on the same exit, just at a store, just wasting time or whatever. Because like I said, I be on time. Why at 9:15, this girl texting me, can I come? Look, I'm trying to calm back down. Can I come at 11:30? Yesterday, you just told me that you were on my time and that I can come at 9:30. Now you asking me, can I come at 11:30 after I done just explained to you yesterday about my whole schedule? Why this girl saying, because I told her no. Like, you said you was going to do my hair at 9:30. She said she got 2 people in front of me. If this ain't unprofessional, not scheduling properly, don't give a darn about the importance of somebody getting their hair done for a 10-year anniversary party, I don't know. I don't know what it is. So I told her, you know, I'm over here or whatever. So I left the little store or whatever, and I went on down there. So I got there probably like, it was 5 minutes down the road. So it was like 9:20. As soon as I put up in the parking lot, this girl jumps out the car. Oh yeah, let's not forget that I told her, I said, the 2 people, they can't understand that I'm a person from yesterday who drove over an hour to get here. I said, and sat here yesterday for 2 hours waiting. Why this girl told me, oh, they from yesterday as well. Not that they from yesterday as well. So yes, let's get to this parking lot. So I get to the parking lot. As soon as I get to the parking lot, why this girl jump out her car so fast with her goddamn wig, Lord Almighty, because with her goddamn wig in her hand, rushing to the door. I guess she was like, I gotta beat whoever so I can get in there. I see her standing at the door talking to somebody. So they tell me the girl ain't there. She already said she wasn't there. Because now you're telling me the hair start open at 9:30. Girl, you know what? I can't play with you. I can't play with you because I already know what this gonna be. This gonna be, oh, I don't got time for that. So I told her, I said, I'm leaving the parking lot. Can you go ahead and, because yesterday she had offered to refund my money when she was gonna cancel me. So I said, can you refund me my money? I'm leaving. She said, okay. And so I just went on. Now I gotta go to hair stores to see if I could find a lace front to do my own freaking hair. Mind you, I gotta be somewhere at 2 o'clock. This is basically 10 o'clock at this point. I gotta drive back home, go to stores, find some hair, and do my own freaking hair. This girl ain't say I'm sorry. This girl ain't say nothing. All she had to text me was, oh, you know what took so long? They sent me the wrong hair. So that's why. I didn't even respond. I was so freaking upset because now I'm on the day of my event. So I go home. Luckily, I found a wig that was pre-plucked, the color I wanted. Only difference was the roots was black, well, brown, but it was the blonde hair. And I was gonna do a whole blonde wig, but I made it happen. Now, she's telling me that she gonna send me the money. That she got this amount on her Cash App. Mind you, I sent her Apple Pay. She got this amount on her Cash App. I don't have Cash App. And she needs to go deposit the remaining, because she said she had 60 on her Cash App and she gonna deposit 40. So I was like, okay, is she trying to give me $20? Because I gave her 80. Is she trying to give me $20 to make up for what happened? That's what I was thinking. She said she was gonna send me the $60 and send me the rest later. You know, when she get the deposit. Why Sunday, I checked, she ain't sent nothing on Saturday. So Sunday, I check up with her. Like, you know, I ain't received nothing. Oh, give me to the end of the day, blah, 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 blah. Okay, gave it to the end of the day, Monday, nothing's in my account. So at this point, I'm like, okay, now she playing with me. She playing with me. I'm like, so are you attempting, I text her, I was like, are you attempting to keep my refund? Oh, homegirl, she called me immediately because she had been being real nice in the text message, ma'am. She stayed nice until the final day. She stayed nice the whole way. and respectable. She was real polite and respectable, never got an attitude or nothing. So she called me and she was like, I never kept nobody money. I never kept nobody money in my life. I'm gonna send you your money, blah, blah. I just been having car problems and this and that. You know, she waiting on her cousin to come take her to make the deposit, you know, so she could send the cash out. And I had asked her already, like, you know, Sunday, why she can't just send it back to me the same way I sent it to her? And she was saying her Apple Pay messing up on her phone. So these are excuses to me, because you done told me Saturday you sent my money, you didn't send it, you ain't say nothing. Sunday you telling me that your Apple Pay messed up and give you to the end of the day, you don't send it. Now we on Monday and you telling me about some car broke down. What y'all hearing? All I'm hearing is excuses and lies. That's what I'm hearing, lies. So Monday, after she called me, you know, she was feeling like she was offended. I said that she, you know, are you tempted to keep my money? But it seems like that's what you were trying to do. But, you know, I guess you're having issues with your Cash App and all this kind of stuff. So she, at that night, she had said, like probably like 9 something or whatever. She was like, I'm about to send you $30 because, you know, I don't want you to think I'm trying to keep your money. You know, her cousin never showed up. Okay. So mind you, I didn't get her my daughter Cash App. So I told my daughter, I said, the girl sending me $30. Why my daughter sent me a screenshot of $25? This girl just told me she was going to send me $30. Now she sent me $25. Are y'all not seeing a liar? You're not keeping your word on nothing. So Tuesday come, nothing. Wednesday, I'm like, I still ain't get, you know, now Wednesday I have to reach back out to you about the money. Oh, my cousin never came, blah, blah, blah. She gonna send the money. So Thursday, she sent me $35 on Thursday and said she gonna send an additional 20. Now I'm just like, at this point, I'm just tired of the lies. I'm tired of you telling me what you're gonna do and you don't keep your word. So me and my husband had discussed it and whatever, like $20, you know, it ain't that biggie. She done gave me 60, I'm good on it. Like, I really don't even care. Like, I don't have time to keep going through these. I just feel like I'm a giver. I'm always blessed or whatever. So what's $20? It ain't nothing. My event went good. I made it work, you know, and I was feeling like, you know, this girl is so inconsiderate, but I was like, you know, she might be a small business. She might be dealing with some stuff going on in her life or something. Like, I'm actually being considerate. Like, even though she could have ruined my goddamn 10-year anniversary. So I reached out to her and I was like, you know, don't worry about it. You know, it seems like you having some challenges or something like that. You know, oh, homegirl got offended. Excuse me? I don't need your money. I'm going to send you your money. I just been having issues with the amount being sent. First of all, my refund is $80. When Cash App started having problems with sending $80, now you at $20. She sent me some screenshot, but it was like it was a $70 up there. So I'm just like, I don't even know what she's sending me, because you only owe me $20. So you telling me that you having problems with your Cash App with sending a certain amount. So, but she offended. I said, first of all, I didn't say that you needed my money. It's just that, do you not realize that you been telling me stuff that you not telling, you know what I'm saying? You not keeping your word on what you saying. She had like, we ain't in the same story. She was like, no, when it allows me to send the money, I'm going to send you the money. Now, we done went Friday, Saturday, Sunday, Monday, and we on Tuesday. Why ain't got them $20? Why haven't I got them $20? But she didn't need my money, and she wasn't going through nothing, and she gonna send me my money right when she able to, and ain't did it yet. So yeah, I wanted to come on here and tell y'all about my horrible experience and how she didn't even give a crap that it was for my 10th year anniversary, and that didn't even apologize and say sorry. She just went ahead and double book, triple book, and probably more than that, quadruple book, after telling me 9:30 in the morning. But I hope y'all stayed in tune for this video. And now I'm going to say who it was. Amina Love and Zena Braiding Shop. Didn't give up about my hair. Give me back my money. Didn't even, the first she going to send a little extra 20. Didn't do that. Never apologized. Did not care. She was polite. I give that to her. She was polite the whole way through. She was saying ma'am and da-da-da-da. But she never apologized for what situation she put me in. I lost way more money because the fact that I drove over there not once but twice, over an hour away from my house. Sat in a parking lot for 2 hours. And I was still, like I had told her, I'm being considerate of what you're going through, like your schedule. And you still ain't sent me my $20 that you didn't need. But now I had to make this video on TikTok. So hopefully, like my sister-in-law said, she had her locked in, didn't even know who the stylist was, but now she know, so she don't go to her. Because some people need their hair done. It's important when they have important events that they want their hair done. They don't need somebody pushing them back. And the fact that you got a 10-minute grace period to charge somebody and then a 15-minute to cancel them, and you don't push me back an hour, and then you push me back 3 hours, and I don't get accommodated in no type of a way, don't even get my freaking hair done. But yeah, Amina love hair. First time experience and never again. And I hope that anybody watches this video, that y'all take that in consideration. If it's something important, you may not want to book with her. If you're okay with, you know, being played with and coming another day, being told things, keeping, like, making promises she can't keep, book with her.
What is it that you don't like? Like, you seen my work. I sent you.
Yeah, like this do not look like the work I've seen on your page.
Like my work is not gonna look like whoever you think. You got orange hair on top of black hair. So
I've had like color hair on top of black hair a lot, and my like it's never this puffy.
To tuck your hair.
I know I've had locks before, so it might, and I've had colored on it, but it's never this puffy. It's
okay. So what you want me to do?
Can I have my deposit back? Cause this like you can like honestly you can like cut. You can like cut the bottoms and stuff.
Paying me, you know you can go to jail for that, right?
Okay, like I said, you can take these out. I don't have a problem with paying you. I don't like this. Okay. Like I'm recording this now, so we can take these out. You can cut them.
That's by taking when you get a service and then you don't pay for it.
So
you got the service and you have not paid for it.
So I paid half for it. I don't like the service, and you can take the service out.
Okay,
like
so
I said,
it'll be a takedown fee on top of the install fee. You got the install. I just called Fulton County or...
That's fine. You can call them. And I can tell them...
You got a service, but you have...
That's fine. You can call them and we can wait for them.
Service.
And we can pay for them.
So I have absolutely had it with Atlanta hairstylists. This is how I'm leaving my appointment, unstyled. My hair is humpy as hell. I did have to flatten a little bit, but like it was like humpy as hell. Still kind of is. It's not styled. It's in its natural state. I just think that there is just something in the air in Atlanta. I just don't think that it's a real place. You stylists, like, it's just extremely disgraceful at this point. Like, my appointment is at 1 p.m. I pull up at 1 p.m. But as soon as I walk in the lobby, which is at like 1:01 p.m., I'm like, fuck, I forgot my hair. I'm looking at my phone and it says 1:04. I'm like, oh shit, it's already 1:04. I don't want to be super late to my appointment. So I text her and I'm like, hey, I'm here. She immediately responds, come to suite L or J or whatever. So I'm 4 minutes late to my appointment, which probably put a bad taste in her mouth already from first impressions. So that's on me. That could be the reason why I was treated how I was treated for the duration of my appointment. So when I got there, we got started right away. To my pleasant surprise, I was super happy. I was in such a good mood because I'm like, dang, I'm the only client in here. You know, I see somebody sitting in the chair, but it wasn't another client. It was the hairstylist. I was like, oh, you know, she's one of those. And she does washes. Like, what? You know, I was like, okay, you know, this might be the one. And I just don't know, like, why we can't have the good things. Like, why couldn't she be the one? Like, why did you have to ruin it? Like, why? So she's washing my hair. I'm not really going to talk about the nitty gritties, like how my back and my neck was about to break on the sink for you to be able to wash my hair. You know, need to fix that station where you wash your hair. But, you know, that's not at all why I had a bad experience. So I don't know what it was about the wash, but it made me really need to use the bathroom. I don't know if it was water, and I've been drinking a lot of water, so I pee a lot, so I needed to use the bathroom. So as soon as I waited till, like, you know, she had a good break so that she's not like stopping her groove, because I know how that is. So I waited till, like, you know, there was a good break, a good pause where I could be like, can I get up and go to the bathroom? So I'm holding my pee since I sat down and started washing my hair. She blow dries my hair and I'm like, okay, finally you're done blow drying your hair. She asked me what part I want. I said, I went on the left side, but can I please go use the bathroom really quick? She's already have an attitude. And I'm just like, I take that as a yes, I can. So I stand up. She takes the stuff off of me, and I'm like, I've never been here before, where's the bathroom? And then she's like, make a left or a right, another right, straight down the hall. And I'm like, okay, thank you. You know, I can tell that she's irritated because I have to use the bathroom. So in my head, I'm like, just hurry up so that there's not an issue. Hurry up and go use the bathroom. So I'm rushing to the bathroom. I hurry up and go pee, and I come back, and then we get started. So she's like, so what part you want again? And I was like, a left part, kind of like a deep left part, but not too deep. And then, mind you, I'm facing the TV. There are mirrors behind me, so I'm not seeing shit. I don't see what part you're doing. I'm just feeling it. But just because I know myself, I know my hair, I know my hairline, and I know my edges. So there's a particular way that, or particular place that I want my part to be, just so that I can do my baby hairs how I normally do them. I'm not telling you how to do your job. I'm just giving you what my preference is as the customer. Like, I feel like I should be able to tell you what I prefer on my face, on my head. Like, I'm paying you to do me a service that I will enjoy, right? Wrong. So immediately when she makes the part, she immediately starts trying to braid. You know, I was like, dang, you're not gonna ask me if I like it. I didn't say this in my head. I was like, she's not gonna ask me if I like the part, whatever. So I didn't ask her if I can see it. I just pull my phone up so that I can just see it really quickly. When I pull my phone up, she's just like, you know, has an attitude. She puts her comb away. She stops doing what she's doing. She's just like standing there waiting for me to look at it. And then I quickly turn around to the mirror behind me so I can have a better look at it, you know, bigger picture, right? And I'm looking, and I'm like, this isn't normally where I didn't say anything. I'm just looking to see if I want it to be up a little bit more or stay where it is. And then I tell her this, and she's just like, okay, but I do this every day. Trust me, I know what you want. I do this every day. And I'm like, okay, it's just because, you know, where you parted it, I can tell where you parted it already that I won't have that baby here. And to my fucking surprise, that's exactly what ended up happening. Like, if you would have just listened to me, I would have loved my hair. I fucking hate it. She did not part it. Like, I wanted her to pull it up a little bit so I could fake pull them baby hairs. I call them adult hairs, but like, so I could pull those and, like, you know, make that into like a little soup. There's nothing for me to soup right here. My hairline does not work like that. So I'm just trying to tell her like how I personally want my hair so that I can enjoy it. But that was a problem. So she has a whole attitude. She starts telling me she does this every day. She was like, listen, if you're not comfortable with my work, you can leave. And I'm looking at her like, what? Like, where did this come from? Like, I'm literally like shocked. Like, I'm staring at her like what is happening right now, right? She's like, because clients like this, like, y'all start saying stuff in the beginning, and then you have something to say throughout the whole appointment, and then at the end you still don't like it. I don't have time for that. And I'm like, what is happening? I just want to tell you where I want my part. Like, what is the issue here? Like, and I tell her, like, I don't really appreciate you comparing me to other clients, because I would never do that to you. I'm not that type of client. And also, I do hair too, so I understand how that feels, which is why I would never do that to you. And I'm telling her this, and she's like, okay, well, I'm just saying, if you're not confident in my work, you can leave. Oh my goodness. I'm like, well, if I wasn't confident in your work, I wouldn't book with you. If I wasn't confident in your work, I wouldn't refer somebody to you. So I refer somebody to her that's coming in a couple of days. So I'm like, I like your work. It's just like, there's just a certain way that I like my hair done, and it's not, it shouldn't have to take away from your work, but I should also be able to tell you what my preferences are. Like, what the fuck? So I'm like, okay. After she said that, I'm just like, I'm not gonna say shit else. So we're sitting there, she's doing my hair, and she starts braiding my hair. She's braiding tight as fuck. Like, it feels like she's like plucking my hair out of my scalp. Like, she's braiding tight as hell. But I'm like, Lizzie, don't say anything, because she's gonna think that you're complaining again. Like, just don't say anything. So I'm sitting there going through the pain of getting my hair braided. And then after she braids my hair, right? Mind you, remember, I forgot my hair in the beginning. So the person that's bringing me my hair is like, hey, I'm outside. Can you come get it? I gotta go. And I'm like, okay, I'm coming. I waited till she finished that braid. Well, I didn't even wait till she finished. When she was about to finish the braid, I said, when you finish this braid, can I go outside really quickly to get the hair? Because I forgot it at home. I'm like, oh my gosh, I feel like I'm walking on eggshells here. Like, I can't do anything. So A minute goes by, not even a minute, maybe 30 seconds later, she's like, is there any way that you could tell them to bring it inside, because I can't keep taking all these breaks. If you go outside and get it, I'm just gonna have to cancel your appointment myself. Y'all, I'm like, what the fuck? I didn't say anything. In my head, I'm just like, where am I? Like, what is this? This is not a real fucking place right now. Like, I can't step outside to go get hair. Like, what if I left the hair in my car? You was gonna cancel my appointment because I had to go get hair from my car? Like, this is ridiculous. So I call the person and I'm like, hey, I can't come outside and get my hair because she said she's gonna cancel my appointment. So can you come out? Can you come bring it? Mind you, I'm super irritated at this point. So come back for part 2.
Hey guys, welcome back to the channel once again. If you're coming across this channel for the first time, please do subscribe, give this video a thumbs up, like and share. And if you're a returning subscriber, thank you very much. You're the VIP here. Okay, my disclaimer: this channel is strictly for educational purposes. Please don't go searching for the people that I talk about in my video. Don't send them hate speech, don't send them violence, don't hurt them, because this channel does not support such. Okay, Atlanta hairstylists are on the hot seat right now. So many women are coming out to call them out on bad services, on professionalism. Some are even calling out the police for their clients for services not well done. I don't think if you did a good job, anybody will complain, anybody will call you out. They said customer is always right. So I don't see why you should get offended when you do a bad job and you're being called out for it. What you should have done, you should try and find out where the customer is not being satisfied and address the issue. You know, this is a business. You should take feedback seriously. If you're doing a job and the person is telling you this is what I want, I think you should look into it instead of picking up a fight, calling out police for the person. It is wrong. You know, you're out there to make money, and if you're rendering poor services, will you get paid? No, I wouldn't pay for a poor service either. So calling out the police for people and then being unprofessional with them or insulting them, the main thing that most of them are complaining of, you're being rude. You cannot go far when you're being rude to your clients. They need your services. That's the reason they came to your shop, to your office, to get your services. And if you're being rude, nobody forced you into the business. So you should go back into the drawing board and learn how to mingle with your clients. Learn how to what's the word now? Be professional, treat people right, do the job you're being paid for. You cannot be asking for pay, you cannot be asking for full payment while your services are shabby, your services are not good. So money does not come by easily. So you don't expect someone to spend his or her hard-earned money for poor service. You don't expect someone to pay for poor service. If someone said, this is the way I want my hair done, you should touch this part, redo this part, you should look into it and do it without frown, without insult. Going about the wrong, insulting people will not solve the problem. You know, look into it. And guys, what do you think? Let's talk in the comment section. What is your hair experience? What is your salon experience? What have you gone through trying to make your hair, try to braid your hair, trying to make your hair? Have you gotten any bad experience? What do you think should be done? What do you think should be the best way, the professionalism, how to treat clients? What do you think should be the best way to go about this? Let's talk in the comment section. Please give this video a thumbs up, like and share and subscribe. Thank you.